it's Laura from How to Get Your Shit Together, and I have completed the final category of the KonMari Method, Mementoes. And you are probably not expecting what I am about to say next. It was excruciating. It was horrendous. I really struggled so much with it. In the beginning of the vlog part, you will see me explain one of the main reasons why I found it so difficult. And you will also see me well up a bit. It was a very emotional day. But I'm just gonna jump right into the vlog so you can see how I got on. But then hang around until the end, because I will come back and give you some kind of hindsight thoughts, maybe some advice, and probably something that you will find a little bit surprising, I think. So hang around for that, but enjoy. Last night I received some, I don't want to say bad news, but news that I wasn't entirely happy about. It means that in a few months' time my life will pretty much be turned upside down. Obviously I'm upset about it, but it means that even though I've been really looking forward to doing this, it means that now I am kind of, I guess, overly sentimental and much more inclined to hold on to mementos and nostalgic things and things that kind of represent the life that I have been living up until this point, which in a few months' time will change. So I'm actually expecting this to be much more difficult than I initially anticipated. But look, enough rambling, let's just get to it, yeah? Okay, I am back in the attic and I can't say I'm thrilled to be here again. Here it is. A lot of stuff. No idea how long it's going to take me. It's now 11:30 a.m. Okay, here we go. About half an hour has passed and I just want to give you a quick little update. It is, I won't say it's slow going, it's actually going reasonably well so far considering the mood that I'm in. One thing I have noticed that I should have done beforehand, and that I would encourage you to do if you're going to be doing something like this, is to bring extra boxes. I didn't bring any extra boxes or bags or anything up with me, so I'm just piling things on the floor. Live and learn. This box here, I'm putting all of her clothes, my daughter's clothes, into. Box I've just turned upside down to sit on to make my work a little bit more comfortable. This pile here is stuff I am keeping, stuff that brings me joy. This stuff is kind of from my maybe pile, but realistically probably just going to donate that. And here, these I will have to go through just to see what's on them, and I will most likely be getting rid of them, but I just want to make sure there's nothing important there. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Ooh. Gets worse before it gets better, right? Send help. I'm about 2 hours in, not even 2 hours, and these are the only boxes I have left to do. I'd like to say I was happy, but kind of run out of steam now. But let's just crack on. I just spent the last 5 minutes looking for the camera. That is the state of affairs. Everything is pretty messy right now. But I only have 2 boxes to go. Accidentally knocked some stuff down the steps and now there are photographs everywhere. Fuck. That was a cute kid, huh? An old biscuit tin. Wow. No idea what treasures are in here, but let's have a look. Wow. 007 gun/lighter. Obviously doesn't work anymore. Old wallet. Ooh, negatives. Don't know what's on those. Congratulations on your exam results. Letters or notes. Wow. Jewelry box. Oh my goodness. This is a bracelet I have had since I was a baby. It is gold and my name is engraved on it. Wow. Letters, photographs. Oh, look. That's my little brother's christening. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have some fun looking through this. So I went through the biscuit tin and I actually got rid of pretty much everything in it. I kept some photographs, the funeral card, the mass card from my granddad's funeral, and the gold bracelet that I showed you. Everything else I got rid of. It took so long to go through though. I think these last 2 boxes are going to be quite time consuming because there's a lot of letters and cards and, you know, very small little things that I'll have to go through one by one. So this last bit is actually going to take up quite some time, I think. So it's absolutely bitter cold up here. Bitter cold. At times I have actually been able to see my own breath. I have been at it now for, what time is it? 2:20, so I've been at it for almost 3 hours. Yeah. So I just come back up after lunch and this is my view as I climb up the ladder. This box is full of letters and cards and old journals and diaries and things, so this is going to take quite a while to go through. It has been 4 hours since I started and it has been very slow going because the last part of it is all letters and cards and, you know, lots of little things like that. I have to be honest, a lot of the letters I just threw away. I'm not even going to bother reading them. If I don't know what's in them, then I'm not going to miss them, really. But it's been very slow going, so it's a slog. It is a slog. How fitting this used to be. I'm almost a year off chocolate now, but yeah, this was me, 100%. A letter from Santa. How amazing is this? Look at this. Wow. So earlier I found 2 tiny keys. And I had no idea what they were for, so I just dumped them. And now I have found a locked journal. So that's obviously what the keys were for, and now I can't find them. Rawr! Never mind. So many notebooks and diaries and post-it notes. I was a massive stationery addict even back then. Last box. How cute was I? My daughter looks so much like me. Just looking at this picture is like looking at her. It's insane. Oh my god. My very first planner. Start of an obsession. How cool is this? Notepad. Week on 2 pages. Another notepad. This is amazing. So I've just finished going through this box, which is the last box, and there were a lot of very, very happy memories in here. So it was a really nice way to end it. I'm really glad I left that box until last. My only problem now is that I have to clean up. These are all of the piles that I have left behind me. No, wait, forgot these. Okay, I'm done. Done insofar as I have gone through everything and decluttered. Now I have to tidy everything up. I am at this about 5 hours now, so you can imagine my enthusiasm. It is almost 6 hours since I started this, but I'm done. Apart from just having to drag down the stuff that's not staying. I'm kind of annoyed because it doesn't look like I have got rid of that much stuff, even though I have, or at least I feel that I have. Let me just show you. This is the stuff that I will be donating. Probably doesn't look like much, but that box is completely full, and then some more bits here. This is just a small pile of things that I want to go through. Some of them will be staying, but they just need to be moved downstairs. And some of them, as I said, old discs and stuff that I just want to go through. Laptops, I just want to remove the hard drives from those. And then lots and lots of rubbish downstairs. So this is what is staying. It still looks like an awful lot to me. These boxes here are my stuff. Some old clothes and letters, lots of photographs, diaries, sewing machine. These boxes in here are kind of engagement, wedding, honeymoon related stuff. And then this stuff is my daughter's. So all of this is clothes, so I'm obviously going to have to find a much bigger box for her clothes. And then these little boxes have, one of them has birthday cards in it for her first and second birthdays. One of them has stuff from when she was a newborn, so her, hospital tags, some cards we got, balloons, things like that. And then her first and second pair of shoes. So I guess technically I'm finished all my decluttering, but it really doesn't feel like it. I still feel like I have so much stuff. There's no kind of sense of accomplishment or satisfaction or anything like that. I don't know, maybe it's just the mood I'm in today, or maybe I need to go through everything again. But I just don't feel that I'm finished. It's strange. But I've been doing this for 6 hours. I'm definitely done with this part for now. I don't know. I thought I would feel ecstatic and I don't. Yeah, rough going. Really, really difficult. So yes, I have finished the final category, and I suspect that a lot of you now think that I am finished the KonMari method, and you, my friend, would be very wrong. I do not feel done at all, not even remotely. I thought maybe on the day it was just because of the mood I was in, but I am recording this 2 days after I actually KonMari'd Mementoes, and I still feel the same. I still don't feel done. I think part of it might be the fact that it's now Christmas. We have decorated the house. There are a lot of boxes and shopping bags lying around, a lot of decorations, a lot of extra stuff in the house that kind of wouldn't be here normally. And I think that's probably adding to the feeling of still having too much stuff. In the book, she talks about reaching a click point, that point at which you know that you have finished the method. Something just clicks and it feels right. And I have not reached that yet. All I felt at the end of the day was that I still had so much stuff. I couldn't believe it. So my plan going forward is to actually revisit the entire KonMari method. I know, I'm crazy. All along through this process, and if you've watched my videos, I will link to them if you haven't, but I highly recommend that you check those out. I have a playlist. But all along, I have found some parts of it a struggle. This was probably the hardest category that I've done. But I did struggle with certain other categories as well. And I still came away from each category feeling that there were some rewards to it, that there were benefits, and I still feel that. There are so many old photographs and journals and letters and so many wonderful things. Finding pictures of my parents when they were the age that I am now, finding pictures of my brother when he was a baby, finding pictures of myself when I was young, just so many happy memories. So even though I wasn't possibly in the right frame of mind to do it, I did find it incredibly cathartic to go through all of that stuff. Every milestone, every significant event, whether it be good or bad. Some of them were sad, grandparents passing away, some of my friends who have passed away. But overall, it told a story. It told my life story, my journey so far, and it was pretty special, I have to say, as well as being excruciating. I've been racking my brains trying to think of what advice I could give to somebody who's about to tackle mementos, and all I can really think is that it will take a substantial amount of time. I also didn't bring any boxes or bags, rubbish bags or anything like that with me, and I probably should have done that because the piles kind of got a little bit out of hand. Overall, the KonMari method as a whole, I really have learned a lot from it. I've really found it beneficial. I have noticed a massive difference in my house, my day-to-day routine. I'm doing a lot less cleaning, a lot less tidying up. It really is life-changing. It really is. If you're doing it, let me know in the comments below. Let me know how you are finding it. If you're struggling with it, which category you have struggled most with. I really want to hear that, just to make myself feel better, a little bit better. In a few weeks' time, once the dust has settled, once I have gone through everything again, I'm going to be doing kind of an overall wrap-up video for you, giving you my thoughts on the whole experience from start to finish, how I found it, what advice I would give, the changes it has made in my life, all of that good stuff. And the bad stuff too. I'll give you both sides. So it's going to be kind of a roundup of how I have found it. Subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss out on that. It will be a good one, I think. Please give the video a thumbs up just to make me feel better. But I will see you next week. Next week's video is going to be coming to you on Christmas Eve. So it is going to be short, much shorter than this video. It is going to be just kind of a holiday message from me, nothing overly exciting or dramatic or anything like that. I will speak to you very soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.